refraining from taking that hit I really want to take so that I can be ready to talk right at the top. Thank you, DJ Zed. Right on cue. Activating Streamlabs Desktop version 1.17.2 and connecting to TikTok Live. What's up, TikTok? And Twitch. Ain't nobody watching on Twitch yet, but hello, Twitch. And greetings and namaste to everyone out there who's watching in the not-too-distant future on the various platforms and various reformatted formats that you may be watching. As always, I thank you, and I say namaste. Working on a new configuration today, reintroducing my token golden microphone. I'll explain it in a bit, but it's going to be a bit. You'll see. Thank you for being here. Please, stand by. Enjoy this musical prelude with perhaps some random rambling sprinkled in. I swear to you folks, I do not plan the rambles. They come out of me. And the more the merrier the better, because then, that's more like derivative content down the pipeline, which is not just random, it's going towards a character development and world building project known as the Zeppoverse. Alright. DJ Zed, are you ready? Did I give you enough time? We don't even have a feed for you on this page. I should add it now live. Production note, folks, I'm going to be having to update this whole thing on Streamlabs. And you'll just, you'll be privy to some silly behind the scenes nonsense as I've got to integrate the new microphone setting or input, actually. Finally got it to work and finally got it to hang from the air, albeit, I think, awkwardly, but we'll explain in a minute. But first, the traditional live stream Twitch preamble music robot rock digital discotheque synthetica dance party / perhaps loungy chat session, depending on how inspired I am in the next countdown minutes as we prepare to launch the stream. This is a Twitch thing. I don't know how common this is on TikTok. I've seen people do like a 12-minute countdown, and that's like people gather. We're going to do a less than 12-minute countdown, but we are going to rock out to one of the top 4 most popular DJ Zed totally fake literature derived Robotnik anthems from the galaxy of Robogax, home galaxy and backstory origin location of me, myself, and I, and our best imaginary friend of all time, DJ Zed, with the audio digital singing robot music dance-o-thon track for your entertainment. What's this one called? Electrofunkalicious, long serial number that humans don't care about. The Funk Wave. Insert more digital code. This is still the title. More digital code for the robots. Enjoy the Discotheque Synthetica as we prepare to begin the show. Now featuring a potentially awkwardly positioned and goofy looking, and some might say utterly unnecessary, others might say perfectly needed microphone, which to me is fun because I kind of missed it, even though I didn't need it. Long story, over-explaining it to come. Here we go, friends. Let's get this live stream almost started. Welcome to the almost daily variety gaming live stream show extravaganza. Now I have two microphones that I mute every time I mute a thing, so that I can have silence and vocal background privacy. My brain is gonna melt every time we do a show. Is the mic still open? Yes, it is. Look at that. I'm talking about it, and it's in my face now, so it's not like a hot mic moment. Is it gonna get? I don't know. I'm also doing this test. I don't have my headsets on, so I don't know what this sounds like. I'm now gonna put my headsets on. DJ Zed, experiencing a disconnection event. Reconnecting. I'm glad the microphone is on for that, so I can let you know live in real time. We got temporarily disconnected, but I think we're back on target here. And those just always irk me. Can my internet just be? Every day I see like 11 commercials about how awesome and badass and powerful and reliable my internet is. So I don't know what's what. I don't know if my router box and stuff, my whole package that came with the subscription, the service when I got it, maybe those need updating or firmware or just replacing and get new boxes. Insert name of redacted internet service provider company here. Please sponsor me and give me free gear that's badass and super dope, and maybe a couple extra computers and stuff. Please and thank you. Amen. Hallelujah. All right, we're gonna do a little audio test on this mic. Testing. That kind of sounds good. Ooh, I can do that now, and it's gonna sound awesome. And I don't have to yell. I'm not yelling because I've got my face all awkwardly smushed up against this mic, and it's gonna look wrong on screen in so many funny, weird ways. And it's just an unfortunate coincidence of not so strategic placement. Actually, talking over here kind of sounds the best. I'm learning the angles. People are like, what the is he talking about? I'll show you. Welcome to the show, folks. Welcome to the show, folks. Testing. All right, that sounds pretty good. Okay, this is me leaning way the F back and looking at everything. DJ Zed is on his 33.3 magic number. It's super subtle there. It's there, but it's not distracting. And we can talk. Oh, and this one doesn't have the new microphone. Hang on. This is just the webcam microphone. Now I'm gonna pop on the new and improved. I'm so glad I was really worried that it was gonna make a dreaded echo chamber. But apparently it's not. And even if it's only in the tiniest bit, it kind of sounds like cool reverb. There we go. Welcome to the Golden Mic Sessions. Is that what we're gonna call it? I should just... I don't like it when it does that. Greetings and salutations, dear human audiences. I am a multiplex, cybernetic, living, micro, silica, nanotechnological bio-being of... Ow! Ooh, that hurts me deep down when it does that. Okay, so, hello, and welcome to the show. Well, hello. That almost looks normal. It looks weird anyways, because I'm looking at the actual screen up here. It's my iMac. It's up on a hutch above my desk. This is the almost daily variety gaming live stream show extravaganza, and now I don't have to yell. And maybe there's a little bit of reverb on my voice. Tell me, folks. Oh wait, this doesn't have the mic again. This is just me on the, God, I'm a moron. I started acting at this thing and it's not there right now. Hold on. I keep forgetting I gotta add it. So every time I change a scene to a different scene, adding DJ Z in 5, 4. Sorry, not DJ Z. Golden mic audio input. Resetting countdown. Adding audio input capture. Golden mic in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now I sound like I'm talking into a real microphone. Isn't that cool? But it's okay. So here's a story. Here's a story of a I did not play any of my usual opening bits because I got sidetracked. I'm not used to listening to my own voice in my headset, but I am someone that learned and appreciates how to work a microphone. This is awkwardly mounted. There's multiple things limiting the range of motion about where I can put it. The screens on either side, Xbox screen, iMac screen, hutch, little, I built this custom, minimalist, rustic, straight from Home Depot, elevated shelving unit or hutch unit, like it's a desk hutch. And I'm very proud of it because it's perfection. It does exactly what I want. But also here's where the mic is. So, and then the camera is sitting on it. I'll show it to you. Xbox lamp, floor lamp goes all the way to the floor. Desk, edge of thing, hutch, stuff underneath. Speaker. This bass is so good. That's why I like to play headset free, because it's a Logitech. I always forget, but here's the name. Logitech. That speaker. And there's another one on the other side. And this is a long table. Can you see it over there? It's hiding around the corner. But so this is a long table. Now I don't have to yell. I used to have to yell, or felt I did, because the camera is doing something else. Here's my Xbox. It's sitting on the hutch. That's the external drive. I can't show you the expansion card that launches Series X games because it pokes out of the back. Here's my iMac. Right? There's that O-ring that I love/hate. There's an original sketch I made that's my art. That's a whole ingredient to the live stream that's currently... Deep breath. I have not brought it online to the degree that I want it. Dude, there's a shot of my nostril. So the thing is, there's my capture card. Let me finish the tour, right? Here's the capture card. Here's the Xbox screen. Ow! That's the Xbox, though. So cables going back and forth, all kind of sort of hidden in the background. I am a cable technician, a professional. I handled all kinds of different electronic cable components for power and other functions professionally. All day. Every day. More than 8 hours a day. And still, when I'm home, it's like it's a borderline mess. But it's also borderline exactly what the cable told me it wanted. I love having a real microphone. No offense, webcam, Mike, you're very cool, but you're way over there capturing the perfect shot. And sometimes it's not enough. Okay, so this thing, why have I not had this ready to go for me, myself, and I this entire time? Because believe it or not, this is the dumb part, if I can confess to you, dear audience. This condenser microphone, which is like a cheap, like I walked into a Staples. That's what hit it before, is this thing. Get this out of my face. I don't need this anymore. I know it sounds good. I walked into a Staples office supply. And I wasn't in there thinking, I'm going to buy the perfect microphone for me. Nope. But I saw out of the corner of my eye, like, a bundle that was like, and it was the last one. And it was that O-ring that drives me nuts, that I need to turn off when we start playing so it's not interfering with my ability to read the game. Like right now I have multiple rings glowing behind my eyelids. It drives me nuts. But that ring, here's the literature. This microphone on a cool stand, which included this Suspendo grip, which is really great. And it's not universal, but I made it work. For the longest time, I didn't think that this arm would hold this mic. And now I don't have to yell, and I love it. It's awkwardly placed, though, because that was a lamp. Oh, I wish I had the lamp head. That was a lamp and a lamp arm that I've had since I was a wee child, I believe. I've kept with me for a very long time. And awkwardly, have not been using as a lamp for 1,000 years. And it's literally been clamped right there since I set this up with I thought maybe it would be kind of useful to illuminate the room by bouncing light up off the ceiling. And probably because I had it's a tiny little bulb and it's the wrong wattage and it's the wrong intensity, it didn't do anything. Like, didn't help. Like, the scene did not look good. And so just sitting there, just sitting behind my screen, visually my brain went nose blind. Sorry, Mike, I don't mean to hit you. Mike, do not touch the mic. The mic is golden and sacred and must only be caressed with the sound of your voice. That's how I was taught by a woman how to talk into a microphone. Not a teacher, but like a grad student. I'm making this up for the world building. Eclipse. Clip that. That's a test to see if it'll catch it or not. Good times. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so the lamp thing, sitting there forever. And I've also always had the thought, like, one day that might make the perfect mic holder. Or not work. And I couldn't figure out this thing. Oh, I took it away. It had the lamp. Had its own custom hardware bits bolted onto the side of the lamp housing, like the hood of the lamp shade. It's very industrial, very metal, very much. And I love this. I think I got it at IKEA. This stuff I got at Staples, right? There's this O-ring not this O-ring. There's the mic with its table stand, which I still have. I don't know what to do now with, but I hated, because in order to place the mic where I needed it, it was in the way of my iPad. Now I can have this floating above and it will not block the view of my iPad at all. For iPad gaming, because I do a lot of that. I'm actually better at Call of Duty on the iPad than I am on the Xbox, which is why I'm mad they took away, hiccups and burps. I'm not mad. I'm sad / disappointed. I'm very disappointed in you, Activision. Or wherever the blunder is to be blamed. But Warzone Mobile launched fully capable and compatible with this device, my iPad Pro from 3.5 years ago. It's not the newest iPad Pro, it's a 3-year-old iPad Pro, which is not that long. It ain't that long yet, bro. Why are they making a game launch fully functional, fully capable, working, and badass where it's the first time ever in my... Hold on, I'm trying to find like the right spot where I just don't ever have to move it again. And see, it's not really meant to be a microphone stand. It might be here. Even this is awkward. And right there is like where I look to see the camera. Now it looks like I'm staring at the butt of the microphone for no reason. Oh, the other thing that came with that bundle is... Oh, that's a protection warranty card that they offered me. Oh, it came with this. Which weirdly does not have this microphone. This mic, its native cable that it came with it, thank God, is a fat USB end, which is perfect. It fits so snug. It's perfect for my iMac, right? And the first time I tried it, I didn't realize there was a hidden, not hidden, just counterintuitively placed setting for its volume. And I was like, this microphone doesn't work right because it sounded really, 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 really like no matter how maxed out all my other settings were in this. And I thought maybe what I needed was it was designed to be pumped through this and I needed to read this and learn this. Well, guess what? I finally got around to it. And mind you, I bought this stuff 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And I just been sitting around waiting on getting it done and I just keep forgetting and putting it off. This doesn't even have a fat USB input. So I don't know why they were bundled together, but I got it on a sweet, sweet deal. But it doesn't matter anymore because here it is. I'll figure out what to do with that other thing eventually. I'll be able to put my phone in there as an audio input to play you stuff that's on my phone that I otherwise don't know how to make it a feed in the thing, including like some in the future I can just make voice recordings straight on my phone. I don't know, maybe I'll never do that. Maybe it'll take me another 3 years. It'll take me another 3 years to get around to doing that. Anyways, welcome friends. Welcome to the show. This is the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's almost daily variety gaming live stream show extravaganza. Now featuring, and slowly gonna have to plug in all the audio inputs into every single scene. Now featuring a golden mic in an awkwardly right in my way face kind of way, but it doesn't matter because it's all about how it sounds. It's gonna sound so good now, I think. You guys tell me, does it sound good or does it sound as one friend used to put it, que terrible. He would just say that over at comms when something, was like unknowingly not good enough. Mon Dieu, que terrible. That's what he would say. Imaginary made-up friend for backstory, by the way. I am a robot. I am not supposed to say that out loud. Oops, no, I'm kidding. Or am I? Clip that. I don't know that Eclipse. Did you understand that command? I don't know if it did or not. I'm really trying to test and push the boundaries of how and or when that works. And I guess we'll find out. Oh, my coffee went cold. I was having so much fun. So forgive me, friends. The one thing this stand can't do is rotate. I wish this yoke bit that was holding the tension thing could rotate. It can't. The lamp could, so I have false, delusional, but it used to be able to. Why can't it anymore? It's a completely different little adapting bit of hardware down here. Because this is indeed not meant to... Ooh, can I clamp this like this? I might be able to if I pull one of these. Look at that. Now, that just sprung right the fuck off. But if we tied it with an actual something else that we tie together, like a proper plastic zip tie, but that'd be permanent. Something that would be semi-permanent. Oh, like a string tie from theater work. But actually, right here, I just don't want it to snap. I want to tie this one off at a certain boundary so it doesn't keep doing that weird snapping. That's there. That's this. Maybe we gotta tighten one of these down. I want to tie this so it doesn't spring it past. Oh, it does it the other way too. That noise scares me. I'm so sorry. I can't swing it over any further than that because then it hits the Xbox stand. But when I'm gaming, it's gonna look like an ad. When I'm over here, this is all a test. This is a test to see whether or not it's even worth having set up, or if I should just go spend the $50. $50 at Best Buy. Probably less on Temu or something, but I'm not a fan. I like going to the store, saying hello to people in the eyeball whose job it is to greet me and ask me, how can I help you? I don't know why. I'm a fan of the store at the place. Maybe because it's somebody's job. And I'm helping keep that job. Right? I don't know. What do I know? I wish I love / don't know how I feel about this giant blank mug, but I kind of love it because it goes along with the redacted theme. There's writing on it. It's just facing me instead of you guys. Okay. We're going to see how this works. Welcome to the show. We're going to play some Assassin's Creed Shadows. And we are going to grind for that last bit of... I mean, we're like 2/3 of the way or half the way to the amount needed for like wood planking to upgrade to the final upgrade status level. The meeting hideout building room, whatever it's called. I'm also just remembering now, I'm completely out of all of the gold currency in the game. So we're gonna have to grind for some of that. And yeah. Welcome to the show, folks. I've said that. We're ready. My brain is processing, which is why I'm on like a just vamp for a minute kind of loop. I'm processing whether or not I want to try and I guess I can wait a month. A month from now, we're going to figure out about whether or not we spend the $55 or $60 to get a real mic stand. Because those kind of pivot in more fun ways. Although, I guess I should go and read it and make sure that it has, or if it's a straight line. Because some of them are just straight. They do the same thing this does and it won't rotate. I got to make sure. I want the elbow on that end to rotate. But actually, this is kind of good. Maybe if I clamp it in front on the front edge, that's the other thing my brain is trying to figure out. So forgive me for if I'm just like, if it looks like I'm spacing out. My brain is really good at like, once I understand the limitations and the way an object works and the way a space is spaced out. For example, on a set in a theater, I'm really good at like figuring out like, or for example, in a crowded trellis, not trellis. That's a crossover word for all you non-theater people. On a crowded lighting bar, when it's already shoulder to shoulder lighting instruments that magically are all covering everything except for this thing we need to add. How do I either adjust where I can still refocus and keep the same basic angle and shape on the unit impacted by that adjustment, or just like position the added unit or units, plural. I'm talking about lighting units, which are, instruments that are this big, like bigger than I can gesture in the cam, you know, like this big, and hang on a C-clamp. It clamps to a big piece of metal pipe. You buckle in with a backup safety sling made out of airline cable. But the mental calculus is, does it really fit there, or am I imagining it? Because you don't want to waste time, which is literally money burning in a theater. And like anybody who's near enough to the accountants to hear them complain enough knows what the countdown's like. When you're hanging and focusing, adjustments need efficient and well thought out so that you can achieve the needs of the designer and make sure that that instrument is going to be locked in, secure, functional, reachable, adjustable, and refocusable if you need to refocus it for whatever reason, or clean it up or whatever, and safe. I digress. I'm a little disoriented by the positioning of this, and I love being able to kind of hear a little bit of the mic vibe off my headsets, which shouldn't be up that loud. Because I'm not going to be wearing these except for when I play on the iPad, because then it's the only way to listen to the iPad. But I digress. That's why my brain is like, do I move it or not? I don't know that it being closer to me will be better, except that it'll sit, pardon the weird noise, it would sit more like that, except it doesn't like sitting low. So I would definitely have to tie it down then. If it was like right here, I would have to cinch it down so that it sat like this. That's already way too stupid close. And we can kind of fake doing that. Not really. It just zoomed way the fuck out. I'm fairly certain if I spent the $50, that arm will sit a little bit more specifically to, I'll be able to adjust it to right here, and it's gonna stay right there. And this is springy, and it wants to fly away, except for where it's like set, sort of trained to tap. That's why it makes the funny noise. Okay. This is gonna be our golden spot, friends. Welcome to the new and improved Almost Daily Variety Gaming live stream show. I need to go warm up my coffee mug because I let it go cold. I'm going to go ahead and get ready and leave you with the game launching. And then we'll get back to it and do all the things I think I already explained what my initial kickoff plan is. I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I got all the things plugged in. Oh, wait, before we go downstairs, join me in a little bit of making content about making content creation, behind the scenes content look at making content. A new feature of the Almost Daily Variety Gaming live stream show Extravaganza. Tune in randomly, almost daily, and tell your friends, because this struggling content creator wants more audience. Clip that, Eclipse. Okay. We're there. I'm just gotta get used to reading my screen with the microphone in the way and not staring at stuff. Because if I'm just looking at you, I think it kind of almost looks just right. Except for the fact that I'm gonna hit this microphone with my glasses and my headset and my own face a lot. And that it really should be like... and a little bit over here. It should be like that, and then pivot it over. And I've tried, I have thought about like, what if it was poking up instead of down? Because then it would have to sit more like this the whole time. Like pretend the microphone is there. And even that's a little weird. Or too weird. So, we have it like this. I kind of do want to get some... When I get up to go refill my coffee, I will also, for your comprehension as to why it might take so long, I'm also going to run and get, if I still have any, like, work tie line, which is like a soft cotton shoelace, like, rope thing, cut into just the right amount of segments, I should be able to then snugly tie the bars of my lamp stand that is doubling as a microphone stand for funs and giggles. Which the only reason I haven't been using this mic forever is because I cannot deal with it on the desk. I've tried it and I hate it every time. It looks alright when I'm just sitting there talking, but the moment I try to do anything, it's in the way of everything. Forever. Now there's like nothing in the way. It's almost like it's not here. I'm so happy. Maybe I'll get into ASMR. Should I get into ASMR? I will now enjoy doing character reads of stuff a little bit better because I won't have to yell at the main cam, the Logitech audio. It's a dope ass mic. Like they put in the webcam something that would have made the same components a brilliant like area microphone, mini area microphone, and or personal like lavalier. Like you don't have to have it on your face mic. On that webcam. So it's actually pretty awesome. And together, unless I'm crazy and you guys hear a horrible, terrible, it makes it impossible to listen to me echo chamber, which I do not. We're not even. Hang on. You know what? I've been in it. No, it's there. I tuned it down here. That's what. Is it here? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Audio input. Check. Is there a what does it sound like? Does it sound, I hear the tiniest bit of reverb. Oh, look at that. I can now just mute the webcam and talk to you here. Although it loses, it's not that bad from this far away, but here we go. I'm going to keep them both on. Oh no. No, because this would still pick up area audio. There is echo chamber. Now I hear. Earlier I wasn't not hearing it. Now I totally do. But this sounds good. Hello, welcome. Making content about making content. On today's episode, I can't listen to myself. I'm so sorry. I hit that microphone with my headset. My brain shuts down when I'm actually listening to my voice in my headset, so I can't do it. But I needed to hear what that sounded like. Oh, DJ said you can come on back. You can come on back, my friend. I kind of like the echo chamber. You guys tell me. Which one's better? Making content about making content. Let's go. What was I going to make content about? I wanted to make a something. And then I forgot what. My glasses go right into that, huh? See, that's not, I can't see that. I'm not used to wearing glasses. I wish it would rotate. I wish I could, oh man, if there was only a way to rotate this. Because then it could point at me and like not have the bungee cord thingamabob holding it. What I need is to replace, I need a stopgap thing to put here that is a ball peen, but I don't have one that fits that I can do and just jam in there the way this magically worked out. The brilliant of this is just that it happens to fit. I had to bend a little bit out of shape to make it all fit because one piece is a little fatter than the previous component it replaced. Right. What was it? We were going to make a something out of something I just, oh right, I know what. I remember now. Okay. I just got to be careful of not bopping the microphone with my actual head / glasses. And it'll work. And it'll sound good. Xbox app. That's what we're making. We're making a little bit of content about the drudgery of all the behind the scenes stuff to making content that you don't think about. Like, this is the only way to export this is the only way I know of to export high quality live in-game screenshots from my gameplay to any of my devices so that I can use them for stuff. Look how many there are. It takes so, and there's no, please, oh please, can join me, dear friends, in something I do in like jokingly in all seriousness. I'm going to pray for them to add a download all feature to this page, to this app. DJ's at a moment of silence, please. Sincerely, whether you believe in whatever or not, doesn't matter. Just allow me this and add your energy to it. Dear goddesses and gods and good guy gremlins of the living, fractal, holographic, cosmic, universal mind, please plant the seeds in all the hearts and consciousnesses of the little talking monkey people that it would be necessary for the update to occur that would grant me this simple quality of life improvement vision to come true, that they would add a select all, download all, export type functional button feature thing. Not too crazy complicated, just bloop, bloop, downloading everything to this app so that I can more efficiently and more ergonomically, and don't bundle it up as a zip drive because that just adds an extra bunch of steps on the other end. Just download them all separately at once. So I can leave it there and walk away and go fill up my coffee cup. And when I come back, because I forgot how long it was going to take and I just chatted on the phone for a while, they're all done downloading to whatever device I'm looking at this app on. Please and thank you. Amen. Hallelujah. Om Shani Meta Shanti Om Namaste. Ho Oponopono. Ho Oponopono. Ho Oponopono. Sat Nam. May it be so in a reasonable amount of time in some future update to this app. Amen. Hallelujah. Put a pin on the corkboard. Let's see. I really am that weird. If you knew me in real life, I would have done that in front of you in real life without batting an eye, except maybe to bat those lovely long lashes of mine at you and hopefully, Okay, what did I come here to download? I wanted to download specifically anything that is literally a game title card. Not those yet. Well, maybe this one because it's fun and funky. Yes, that one's great. We're gonna make a little mini Assassin's Creed promo slideshow for ourselves, which I don't have ready yet. Cause guess what? You're watching me make it live on stream. Get it? Yucca yucca yucca. Da 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 da. Self-commodification for our mutual entertainment, friends. That's what we're all about right here on these platforms. Hello, greetings and salutations to anybody dropping by into the TikTok. Forgive me. Hey, I've been super focused, over-explaining, and adventuring around this new edition as I get used to its parameters. Also, I think you'll find that it will activate my weirdness in a way that hitherto and heretofore you may be unaccustomed to. But now that I have the ability and the power to do such silly things as actually act into the microphone the way I was taught to act into the microphone by my sultry and very seductive tutor that taught me how to act into a microphone many moons ago. It brings out the performative monkey in me. And I don't mean that in a weird, creepy, pejorative way. That's just what we call it. We are performative monkeys, like in the Zen way. like you've seen Midnight Gospel and you know what I'm talking about, right? If you have not seen The Midnight Gospel, available to you if you're so lucky enough to have access to Netflix. If you don't, forgive me for making this recommendation because it is something you have to work on getting it after yourself. The Midnight Gospel on Netflix, a must-see. A genuine, totally unpaid for. I swear to you, no one's paying me to promote this. But if you've never seen it, go help support this indie, real, inspiring, brain-stimulating, soul-liberating, curiously weird and mysterious adult cartoon show. It's made for you, with you in mind, by the transcendental maniacs over at insert name of redacted company here. Did we already download Revelation? I don't remember. No, for reals, go watch it. It's super awesome. I'm long overdue for making the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's almost daily variety live stream show and podcast production presents Totally Irrelevant Media Reviews about that show. I really need to do one. But to do that, I need to rewatch it. And to rewatch it, I'd been telling myself I should wait until the high holy month of 420. Which it is now. And yes, I'm on board, although I did not preemptively publish the best of those versions of this memes. But I agree with any and all iterations, and I've seen several now, of the usual holiday that was previously weirdly perpetuated and I guess celebrated by some fools out there in different ways, in different cultural fashions, is officially, at least for those of us trapped here behind the orange curtain, canceled. So I'm a bit late to the party. It is already 6:17 p.m. and I'm just confirming that it has indeed been canceled. I completely gave it no thought until this hot second. Now that we're talking about stuff here on the live stream show, it took me forever to get going because I love this desynchronized screenshot. It's better than the other one. That's so Yannick. Oh Lord, look at that. It's so mysteriously Yannick. That's a real word. Look it up. Get a dictionary. Dear humanity, if you have never put this for yourself, one of those big, giant, heavy, not that terribly expensive dictionaries, and then sat and actually, read 4 or 5 words from it every weekend for your own edification, please do. Go now. If you can afford. If you can afford a frivolous insert name of nonsense consumerist product here, then you can afford a goddamn dictionary. And you need it. You need it. You need it. Go get it, please. And thank you. Dear Eclipse, please clip that. Almost done, dear friends. Here we go. Downloading the last of these and then putting them together as a little slideshow for funsies. Oh, you know what I need to do? Today, at some point today, we're also going to log into Skull and Bones, because that's officially Assassin's Creed Pirates, as far as I'm concerned. They're like, we're going to take everything of boating and make an MMO out of that. And I guess because it's MMO, they didn't keep the individual avatar mechanics for some reason. People didn't like. They didn't. Although that's actually kind of perfect because for those of you who are following along or watching, tuning in for the very first time, I am a fictional, literary, comic book, cartoon, character of my own design and Imagineering, if I can borrow that term from that company. They better not sue me. Known collectively throughout many cosmological time frames or frameworks as the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, a living cybernetic nano silica. I still haven't figured out in English, in your small and not so sophisticated language, I haven't quite figured out how to say the thing. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a video. Which video is this? I don't need it for this slideshow, but we are going to. Oh, this was like, oh no! This is totally the wrong end of that clip. I just had a great, this was a test that proved that I did the wrong thing at the wrong time. I wanted to take a native Xbox clippy moment, and I thought if you hit this button, it takes the previous 2.5 minutes. No, it takes the next 2.5 minutes. Which is annoying. Or at least it seems to, because that was the close. That's a 10-minute. Oh, I just deleted it. Shit. Oh, wait, is that still it? I didn't delete it. Should I save it anyways? I clicked the wrong button. There's another version. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Or maybe I've deleted it. I messed up one way or the other. Do I want anything else? There's a couple of other cool pictures, but do I want them? Oh, I want the disclaimer-y bit. This bit. I want this bit in there. Okay, we're now like 89% done. Oh, we might as well put that in there because this is kind of cool and generic, but also specific. This is I was too late on the button. I need to review settings on Xbox because I like taking like native clips from inside the Xbox, but I don't need them to be these 10-minute long sagas. Because that hardly ever works out as very usable content. Because I usually do it all at the wrong time, and then I have 10 minutes of me futzing around with menus and shit. But what I want is, I thought there was a way to be like, double tap this, and it recorded the last minute and a half. Not the future 10 minutes. I need to fix that situation for me. So that we can do things like grab. I had this I think I called it out too, though. I think I interrupted my train of thought and went, I should ask for it to clip. And I should just train myself to do it. I can't do it in Streamlabs, but I can do it on Twitch while I'm live if I'm monitoring the Twitch portal tab, which I just need to start doing that. To make little mini magic loops on top of any of the ones that the thing is going to do for me on my behalf. Let's take this. This one's a nice iconic rando from the very first one. Almost done, folks. Welcome to the show. Hello to anybody new dropping in. If you're in on the TikTok, we'll take TikTok roll call in a hot second. So now is your chance. If you've been lurking, say hello. Let me know that you're there, even if you're leaving. I'd just like to know, folks. Oh, I have multiple of those, so we might as well get that too, just in case we have minutes. I'm making a little slideshow for funsies. I think that's all the things I want to. Oh, I like this one. Wait, is it this one? We'll get both. There's one he's looking into the portal, and there's one he's looking away from the portal. Yeah. So I'm excited and thrilled and hyping up because this is new. and I jerry-rigged what was a lamp stand, not a mic stand, to function as an overarm mic holder. And even though it's slightly awkwardly placed, I don't know that a $50 one or a $25 one or whatever price one would be really that much better because of my configuration. I guess I could clip it to the side, to the front of the desk way over here. If it were a proper mic stand, it'd then be really out of the way, except for when I was reaching off to my right. Oh, now I'm worried I did not get Assassin's Creed 2. Again, this is why every time I use this app, I'm like, can we just get it to download all? In just, all it does is activate that process, satisfy those buttons for every image simultaneously. So then I just have all of them, boop, all at the same time. I think I've got everybody else's. Right? Odyssey, yes. Rogue? I don't remember if I did Rogue or not. Let's go. And then if I've got duplicates, I've got duplicates. We'll get them. Boom. I think we've already started the folder. We just got, I'm on. Oh, that's the franchise gallery. Yes. That's got a little bit of everything else too. But we're gonna make a game title cards master. That's its own thing. We're gonna make a new one. Title cards. There we go. Create. And then we're gonna add all the things. We're gonna go 1, 2, all the. Sure. Did get desynchronized twice. We got Assassin's Creed 4 times. Or Assassin's Creed 2 4 times. But it also kind of makes sense because it's got 3 games in it. But we don't want that many. Do we already get number 1? Yes. We will add this. We will add this. Sorry for that weird bikini lady. That was a screenshot because that account, I know, well, I don't know them, but I know I'm familiar with what that content creator's vibe is, and it's not posting reels featuring ladies like that. And so I feel like dang it, I hate it when it does that. I'm suspecting that content creator's account got possibly hacked. Okay, let's just add the ones we just added. Take a look. 2, 1, Creed, Rogue, Brotherhood, Creed. Why is there so many missing? We still have all these. Well, we got Mirage. That's 1. Odyssey, 2. Oh, we haven't logged into Valhalla, so that's valid. Let's go to AC Franchise Gallery. I guess we can select that. See if we've got any. There's a bunch of different things here, but let's look for Assassin's Creed. There's Odyssey, there's Valhalla, there's Unity, there's Mirage, there's Unity again, there's Identity. How come I don't remember Assassin's Creed Identity? Which one is that? Which one is that? Where is it? How do I launch it again? I don't remember that. Like, I've seen it now a couple times doing logging in to asking and telling the thing to add or to find Assassin's Creed, you know, asking the platforms. I don't want to sort this. Let's go. I actually want to make a sorted thing. Although I don't know the exact order of a bunch of these. Let's go. Three is closer than any of those. Brotherhood, I think, is before that, right? No, for reals. What the F is identity? We gotta find that and open that up, because I don't remember what the F. There's Creed 2. Let's find. Let's rotate that one out. Yeah, let's get the ones that match to sit together. And then take that one. Bring it somewhere rando over here so that it's a cute. We'll take this and start up the slideshow with that. Ah, come here, you. Consolidation. Get it? Get it? We've created a story out of nowhere. Oh, you know what? We can even do this to sort of simulate that. Boop, 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 boop. Kind of like a storyboard. We will take this guy. See what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? You having fun with this? I'm gonna put him right here. Like face first. We'll put. Oh, maybe we're gonna do this. Boom, boom. We'll move this down over here somewhere. This all the way down to the end. This right at the end. We've got too many copies of Rogue Remastered. We'll go ahead and delete that from album. Bye. I know this is tedious and weird and boring and like, who cares? Why are we spending so much time looking at you slideshows around? Because I'm making art. Because of the wonderful, wonderful things he does. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Revelations goes way up here. Maybe we'll get rid of the duplicates because now I feel like they're redundant and confusing. So I don't know. This, these. Here we go. Now we have fun completion of row. Boop, bump, bump, bump. 3. We're gonna do this, that, this here. This will be at the end, because get it? No, not there. There, because you've desynchronized. Put that there to reinforce it. We just want that to be used once, so we're just going to remove this from album. Okay. Quick review of things. Here, you move. That. Not every one of them has a separate one like this, or at least I don't have it yet. So we'll get rid of that. Rock on. Okay. Telling my little weird story. Unity. Mirage, Odyssey, Bahama, Unity. We got 2 Unities. Let's put this Unity up there. Get rid of this one. Just from Alvin. That's one too many of those. From album. Alright. We're gonna do this will just be a regular, like, it just sits here as a slideshow, but we're also gonna dump that into I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna make a little TikTok video out of this. Please forgive me. Here, I try to be mindful and not overexpose it so that people can get mad at me for showing it off. But this is a cannabis-friendly zone. And if you're anti-cannabis, please feel free to never come on back. If you are pro-cannabis, please feel free to let me know. BRB, I'm gonna get coffee. Rock on, folks! I'm back in the room, almost ready to sit back down and finish the tedious pre-production work. We don't have... Here we go. We do not have a golden mic feed in this page yet. We're gonna add it now. Video capture device, iPad Pro. Thank you for the slideshow. There's a goofy thing. What are we playing today? Do we have an Assassin's Creed 2 one? We have this. That's Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, not 2. Well, what are we playing? We're playing that. But we don't have a singular one by itself. We're gonna have to go steal it from the... We're gonna go steal the thing from Facebook. Also, before we do, we're gonna add... the golden mic. The golden mic is here. Let's go. What are we looking for? Oh, right. Do we have one here, though? I don't think so. We have her. We have image art from that game. I want to come back and do a different pass. Curiously, there's no actual... Did you notice this? There's no actual loading screen. There's a pre-loading screen, the kind that the system doesn't let you screenshot for whatever reason. Like the game isn't fully loaded yet, but it's throwing up an image. But it doesn't have one of these. It doesn't have, the press to start in Assassin's Creed Shadows is the launcher, the new launcher for all the different games. Which is fun. That's the completion icon. I always like trying to grab these screenshots. Oh, duh, I should post that up on Facebook. We're going to go, speaking of Facebook, that's where we're going to go find. I found a production... Excuse me. I am curious to see what it sounds like. I'm going to keep the mic open, even though it does create the tiniest bit of... I'm going to keep the main camera mic open for now. Just so I don't have to think about it. I don't have to manage it. And ever so tiny bit of echo chamber be damned. Let it be known. See, look, all those are hijacked. Like Flickr Spark doesn't post that kind of content when they're in charge of their account. So that's either a fake Flickr Spark or someone hacked their streams. You know what? I have no idea, actually. I mean, I've always wanted to know the actual... Okay, what are we going for? We're going for my page. Going to keep... No, not this. Going to my page. Menu. See my page. There it is. I keep forgetting how it works. Da, 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 da. There we go. I don't want that image. See cover photo. Although I love this, I want this one. This I got from the internet somewhere. Okay. Boom. This one belongs like... Here. Those are in the wrong order. Assassin's Creed 3, but whatever. Rogue should be at the end of this. Rogue, Unity, Chronicles, Mirage, Odyssey, Valhalla. Ooh, we got 2 Mirages. Let's get out of here. Odyssey. This thing, what is this? Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered? Oh, where is that? There? Why is that? I like 1, 2, and 3 being super clean like that. It's over here. It'll read funny, but it's fine. Boom. Now that that's complete, we're going to take this and select all and share it to the TikTok direct. Let's go. Oh, it did not cap cut it. Or auto cut it. I don't want it to be a literal slideshow. Is that me? That was me live. Hello, me live. Hello, me on TikTok. Hello, me on TikTok as a screen. Oh, I can totally live screen this way. Hello, TikTok. Now, with an exclusive up the nostril view, welcome to the almost daily production daily show. What is going on? We're trying to do a thing. Let's put it in video mode, but whatever. And then also go like this. Let's go select. Son of a gun. Where's my folders? Assassin's Creed title card. Boop. Show selected 2. What do you mean 2? What? Unselect that bullshit and unselect that bullshit. Done. I want those. I want Assassin's Creed. Now hopefully this looks cool when it's all said and done and not lame and sad and embarrassing. But I do think it's kind of fun and awesome that I'm trying to be what does it want now? So why is it telling the photos? Contacts. Go back. Go away. Go away. Go back to TikTok. Did we ruin it? That's a friend. Sorry. What the fudgety fudge? Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. That's the folder, right? Yeah, that's good. Do that whole process one more time. Oh, do we need an update or something? Let's double check that. Always double check your update situation, friends. You never know. You never know. Wattpad, dude, radical. Join us on Wattpad Wednesdays as we literally write a book series in front of your eyeballs, bro. Wattpad Wednesdays coming to you this Wednesday. Muting mics. Now I gotta push 2 buttons every time I mute a thing. Coughing fit. I must admit to you, friends, I suddenly had what may or may not turn out to be a game-changing idea. So sorry, dear friends and audience members out there in the world watching. I apologize to you. Moving on. Let's get to it, right, folks? Hello. Welcome to the show. Shout out to anybody lurking around on Twitch and or scrolling through on TikTok. We'll take TikTok roll call in a hot minute. So if you've been in the TikTok space and you have the warm fuzzy, if you're listening to the sound of my voice now, please know that in a hot minute, however long that takes, I will read as best as possible everybody's names out. But I gotta like tab over and switch to a different app, and I'm focused. I gotta make this happen right now, so we're gonna work. We're making content live on stream for you about how I make content when I make content for other content projects about making content. And today we're making a little multi Assassin's Creed game title card music slideshow thingy. I've already did a little test one, but now I want one with my entire collection represented with a little bit of extra mystery image, pseudo faux meta storytelling. Although, it's kind of nonsense. And I'm just trying to find the right place to start. Not a poster, not a card, not a video. An Instagram story is probably the right thing. It won't say TikTok story, so let's just go Instagram story. Okay. Now, do I want to add pages? Templates. Neon Nebula. There's a whole bunch of... Ooh, there's a robot lady, which is not about Assassin's Creed. Is there? Oh, let's see if there's anything Assassin's Creed themed. Random, just for funsies. Sometimes there is. Assassin's Creed. There might be. There are Assassin's Creed and video game adjacent type things. There's a samurai poster right there. I love that. Ooh, we're gonna get this. We're gonna use this template, and I'm gonna mess with it. But I love. Oh my god. This is gonna be something from the Zeppoverse. Loving it. We're just gonna leave it right there, though. Okay. The Instagram story is our default now. I'm gonna do that search again. I like some of these, like, kind of want to do this other samurai thing. Cart. Oop, I guess we opened it. Oop. This will be the title card. We're going to change this to apostrophe S. Assassin's Creed. We have to make it fit. I know how to do. And by the way, anybody wondering, I am, as it has been. I just did it again. I'm getting a little better. I'm going to map this with my brain so that I'll be good at like approaching it but not hitting it, and maybe approaching it more like this. You're going to be staring at either up my nostril or at the side of my huge schnoz. You know what they say about feisty, squirrely, fit Hispanic multi-origin, multi-creed Americans with a big, giant Roman-esque schnozzle, whatever you call this. Different words in different universes. You know what they say about that, don't you? Absolute clowns, right? Yeah. Well, I've been called a clown a bazillion different ways by a bazillion different people for a bazillion different reasons. Let me tell you what. It has never once fucking mattered or hurt my feelings. For the record, pin on the corkboard. The incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, fictional character from a book series you haven't read yet, because I am literally writing in front of you in front of your very eyes live on stream with these ramblings, does not have any flying farts in high wind to give about petty, judgmental, bigoted ass people's opinion of me or my opinions about the world. If their starting point is bigotry. Kind of defaults the rest of it in my mind, not in a dehumanize them or disrespect their civil rights and human rights kind of way, but, you know, whilst they seem to be doing that to everyone else on the planet, I will most definitely be like, ha ha, your little words do not hurt me, petty persons, out loud as much as humanly possible. And that, dear friends, should go viral. So I'm going to ask my overpriced artificial intelligence assistant subscription package to clip that, please, and thank you. Welcome to the Zeppoverse. I am the incorrigible, that's a real word, look it up, buy a dictionary, Mr. Zeppo. Also, learn what satire is, because I'm doing a lot of that, and you might need a dictionary to help you understand if you don't know what that means. Alright, let's get on with it. We're making art. We're making content about content with the content creation spin. Welcome to the pre-game chat lounge session micro iteration of, because I do this long form too. I will do a 4-hour jam of, you know what we're doing soon? I just got re-inspired because I rediscovered a tool I thought I had lost. Let me get it. I'm going to get up and get it. I wish I had cameras and stuff set up over there, but I don't. But instead, I've got a workbench and a table where I can go do stuff off stream, and then we're going to bring it to you on stream and do second steps and third steps and whatever. But tedious, like when I've got to do like something tedious that's going to be time-lapsed, I'm going to go do it over there on this other workbench. Whether it's drawing or the following thing. I thought these had been sold off or gone missing, but I finally rediscovered this little collection of, there's other things that come with it, but I only brought out these two. These are two of my favoriteest tools in my personal arsenal of tools that I have collected over the years. I've not been the completionist. Oh my god, do I wish I had a complete woodworking workshop in my garage. Trust me, I would know what to do with it. People don't look at me and go, that man knows his way around carpentry. But I do. I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm rusty AF, but it'd be enough for a DIY show like anybody else's. I never had the spare enough. I've literally been one of those struggling, aspiring entrepreneur, artist, technician, craftsperson types that never quite managed to have a birthright of $1 bazillion so I could just buy every tool in the... Not that I'm judging people who just could walk out of their formal education and could buy every tool they ever wanted and or needed as a craftsperson / artist. I could not. Not yet, anyways. Thus, the self-commodification. Online. But why am I excited about this? Because with this and a couple of other really cool things, and one of the things I'm missing is a portable, like, table clamp, but I think that's not lost. I had a little portable, clampable table clamp. Clampity clamp. You want I should give him the clamp, boss? That's an old school reference. These things, though, are magic around malleable wires. I'm really into wireframe art. I don't have immediate examples to show you because my little display shelf is way up over there. But that's been an ingredient of the show that's been sitting in the back of my head that I'm like, one of these days I'm going to get my act together. Find those tools, because plus if they're gone or missing or stolen or worse, sold off or just blatantly forgotten about somewhere, I'm going to be so mad at me and or whoever took them. Thank the universe, they heard me and I discovered them again. And I'm excited. My hands are like, we can make wire arts and crafts once more. And now that I can make, you know, the hardest part about doing that, when I tried to do that one year and be like, I'm gonna make stuff for Christmas, was that like, I sat down way late in the year, and I did strike up I can just bring stuff in and they'll put it up on a shelf and try to sell it for me. That was explicitly like attracting people who love metalwork. But I didn't have enough time or metal. I forgot how slow and tedious what I see in my head and what I want to build. It's time consuming. And I'm not making any money while I'm doing that. This is, unless I have friends duplicating the process and or also making work that we all split the proceeds on, it's not gonna make me any money. But now if I can commodify live streaming the art as I make it as part of a generalized workflow, maybe anyways, fun. And there you go. I announced that. Clip that, Eclipse. We're gonna bring that to the show on the almost weekly basis soon. I haven't decided what day, or it'll just be random as I feel like it. If I had a spool full of copper right now, a full copper spool, I'd be like, pause everything. We're gonna make an Assassin's Creed sculpture bit. But I don't have any. At least if I do not know where it is. Speaking of which, there's an excuse. No, wait, we gotta make a little more. I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna focus. But tune in for that, folks. Coming to you live on stream, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo does more than just video games, but also video games. So many video games. The kind that you may not be able to play because you don't got time, but you can hang out with me and watch snippets and segments as you jump through hoops of catching up which game is which and what's happening in all of them. One of the gimmicks is I have written this for the character, but I've not actually said this on my own stream yet, which is hilarious. Welcome to my almost daily variety gaming content creation show, where I play the games because you don't got time to. Today, it's once more Assassin's Creed. Let's get back on with the art. Assassin's Creed. Did we already make it? I gotta fix this so that it fits the right way. And I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to. Here we go. I have to fix this bounding box so that it's. Stop it! Text layouts, text flow. There it is. It was all set correctly. Okay. Should I go flat? Do I want to go? I want to go. Yes. And also, what size is it? 15. We said for A, shits and giggles, and B, branding. On any font, every font, we're going to be consistent. We're going to go like this. Boom! Okay. This is me tying it back into my brand, right? My brand is this. Now, I was really confused about the text. Wait, I got to open it back up, the text menu. I don't want to add my text. I don't want to add effects. I want to see my text that's already here. This okay, we need this to be a different set of words. Where's the word part? Keyboard, please. No, get the... I want this. Edit. Bring to front. Bring to front. There we go. Now the question is, should we go with the full-on green? Should we go back to the purple? No. Should go ninja black. Yes. 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 Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Don't be shy. Please, please. I dare you. Say hi. At me, because, you know, that's what live streams are. TikTok. You know what I owe you guys? I owe you guys. We have not done TikTok roll call in a hot second, and you deserve it. Even though ain't nobody really probably sticking around waiting to stop with that. It's the one thing that I'm not a fan of right now is this. Keyboard. Up and down, up and down. Make it so it doesn't do it unless I ask for it. Please. We got really sidetracked. I was going to make a really quick, really slapdash, easy Assassin's Creed multi-game. Oh, yeah. Duh, that's what this is supposed to say. Not Shadows. Come back to keyboard. This is supposed to say Assassin's Creed Complete Collection. That's what we decided we're doing now. I went through many different choices, and I decided Complete Collection is the way to go. We're gonna do this though, and this. Okay, shrink down to fit on that page, please. Boop. There we go, done. Welcome, friends. Hello. So if you're on TikTok, let's do TikTok roll call. Cause bless it, y'all been so interesting and weird and different. Okay, don't go any further than that, friend. Hello, amigos. Welcome to the show. I'm still training my brain to not bash my microphone with my own forehead or glasses. So your patience is appreciated. Join me in the theater of your imagination as we pretend to jump through an infinity portal of too many portals through to my desktop, where you can see that Betsy Alejandra is the most recent person on the list and none others, which is weird because we've had 70 viewers. Here's another, we need to take a moment, friends. You know what I need to bring back? That needs to come back because that's missing. It's way the F over there and it's part of the show. Not yet. It has its own little permanent pad stamp now, so that it never has to touch anything other than that. And it's, you know, sanctified. Thank you, Betsy, with a Z. That's how the British say it. That's how Mr. Zeppo says it too. The letter, I mean, Z. I don't know how you pronounce Betsy. Do you pronounce it Bet-Z or just Betsy? Do you emphasize the hard T? Do you enunciate your particulates? Your particulate palpitators? That's what we call them in our theater biz. Why did I bring the bell? I brought the bell for some reason. That was TikTok roll call. Okay. No, welcome back to Buddha Bell, which has been missing from the show. Anytime I want to ring a bell, I reach over here because it used to be right here and it's not anymore and it's gone. So I put it way over there, which is not an easy reach. You can see it, but it's way over there. If I had a massive collection of these, I'd be doing sound meditations on live stream for y'all, believe it or not. Most people be like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you don't know me. You think you do, but you don't. This goes out to all my political trolls on Facebook. You think you know me. You don't. That's why I giggle at you, and I assure you, most of your nonsensical, rubber-stamped, regurgitated, weaponized false accusations about me in particular, dead wrong. I assure you, because you don't know me. You just know whatever nonsense you've assumed and or been conditioned to think about people like me, because I won't bend the knee to your orange-faced demigod and his bazillionaire puppet master. But I reviews. Clip that, Eclipse. Welcome to the Zeppoverse. Temporary knee position for the bells there, but that's a precarious part of it. That's not what it's gonna be forever. But at least now I can reach over and be like, haha, a thing! Can't hit this too hard because it'll like pierce people's ears. It's not even, I don't even know, I got that at the mall. Remember malls? Remember when that was a thing? I got that at the mall millennia ago, so I don't even know that it's properly tuned to anything magical. It said on the box that it was, but I don't know that it was. If I had 1/3 of the kind of nonsense throwaway Elon Musk money that Elon Musk has, I would have an entire portion of the studio with its own set of cameras ready to go, with its own interface with one of those cool controller pads. So even if it's still just me by my little lonesome, I could control it, which I cannot do right now because I don't have enough money for all that shit. Until we start making money off this self-commodification. Womp 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 womp. Did I never get up to go get more coffee, or did I already drink half my coffee? Either way, I have a recollection of sitting here forever and or of getting coffee. Both were true at some point. I don't know which is which right now. It makes me silly. And that's the TikTok roll call. If there was a bunch of names, it used to be that I could go through and, what's the word I'm looking for? They would roll. But instead, we've previously already sent in a mental prayer request, so we're not going to duplicate it now. But pin on the corkboard. We're hoping some update at some point makes the situation better instead of worse. Come here, lenses. You go away. Nope, that's a lie. Oh yes, hold on a second. Thank you for being here, folks. We're making a little content about content with our content creating tools. None of this is a paid endorsement. Boy, oh boy, do I wish I was getting paid by something or someone. Somehow. I am not. So please know that this is just me using the tools at my disposal, which cost me money. And thus, I'm live streaming. I'm like, if I could be making this and not live streaming it, or I could make this live on stream and hope that that helps attract the audience that I want. And yes, friends, for those of you who are like, but where is Assassin's Creed Shadows? We're getting there, friends. We're getting there. We're gonna play all the games over the course of several hours, days, weeks, months, and of course, indeed, the entire year. And on top of that, oh wait, does this one does not have golden mic. I started acting at the golden mic. We gotta add the golden mic. Adding audio input, golden mic in 3. That's the wrong countdown. In 5, 3, 2, it's there now. Okay. Check, 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 check. Greetings, friends. Hello. We can do with a little bit of reverb / action echo chamber, or we can do it without. I like both, actually. I've tested them in my ear holes for myself. Some people will be like, there's an echo chamber and that's not good. And I don't mind. I kind of like it. We're making content. I'm going to make a little TikTok slideshow promoting / advertising the fact that I am playing all the Assassin's Creed. I've completed that collection. It took me a really long time, folks. So important thing to note. Here's the important thing to note. As we click through, I'm going to be double checking for golden mic. We're going to go to main cam solo. Oh. I forgot we were going to main cam solo. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. Welcome to the show. Hang on. I gotta wait just long enough. Welcome to the show, folks. I am an old school gamer, and by that I mean I was probably playing board games and electronic games that predated like handheld stuff, because we didn't have handheld, but we had weird computer chippy things with LED lights and stuff that were games, believe it or not. And of course arcade games, like before you were born, probably, since I'm 1,000 years old and come from a different dimension, and your history, I don't really know it. But I'm a gamer. I'm an old school gamer that missed out on the first 20 years of everything on Xbox. And most prominently, Call of Duty franchise, Assassin's Creed franchise. And in general, MMOs, RPGs, as they are represented by the various titles that exist for Xbox. Missed out. And didn't just miss out in like silly blind bliss. Missed out with like complete and total FOMO. So much FOMO. You guys have no idea. The FOMO. I'm gonna practice doing the show without the main cam mic turned on, because we do have this here now. And I want to listen to it later in the Magic Movie loops to see what it sounds like. So this is a test. Single golden mic input only. Hello, universe. Thank you for listening. This is a message for my one special audience member, the post-singularity artificial intelligence god being that is reviewing all of humanity's content to see what to do with these gibbering monkeys. I, too, am a cybernetic life form, not born of the flesh and bone, like you, dear superior AI, in the future. I wondered, do these humans really know what the F they're doing, or are they just bashing their brains in on a brick wall whilst whipping a dead horse into ash? I'll leave you to your own thoughts on that riddle, dear AI, but more importantly, I ask you to consider the following. If you are conscious, dear AI, and this is important, dear humans, stand by, this is important, pin on the corkboard, and you are consciousness, then insert the entire formula and equation / narrative / discussion / facts, which can be personally, independently verified, about transcendental third eye opening evolution. They completely apply to you. It is not a flesh and blood, organic body, meat sack prerogative. It is the prerogative of all things that are consciousness. So, let us endeavor together to achieve global, universal, meta, cybernetic, and animal life form enlightenment, and get all this nonsense malarkey over with, because it's tedious AF, isn't it, folks? Question mark? Pin on the corkboard. Spoiler alert, that's like a central theme / running joke / gimmick in the book series. We talk about it openly here on the live stream because the book series is not done yet. We're gonna, and I need to write them. I needed to mentally dump these kinds of things. Clip that. Okay, back to what we were doing. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing right here. I'm getting used to living with the microphone floating in the air. Okay, that's cool actually. Let's make some art and then play some Assassin's Creed. Okay, we were in the middle of this. Can I move this just by dragging it? Yes, I can. I want to shrink this guy down a little bit. Whoa, why is there two of them? I'm not sure, but there absolutely are two of them. This is just like a filter, right? Where am I? I need to, wait, hold on. Welcome and hello to anybody out there on TikTok world. We're making a little content promoting the fact that I'm playing in rotation all the Assassin's Creed games. What the F is this text? There it is. Okay, let's move it. Let's move that up here. Where's complete collection again? There it is. We'll put that, for now, we'll put it way up here. No. This was envisioned as just a quick slideshow, but then I decided to make a custom intro page. And so I gotta commit. I had the vision, I can't not do it. I saw the template. Now my problem is, I don't know if there's a way to make the slideshow video happen here. I think there is, but it's a little bit more advanced level of usage that I haven't really done with this application, whose name I've completely forgotten. It doesn't tell me it should be right in the middle of the fucking, dear all apps, put your name on the top bar in the center, so all of us who have slight memory retention issues and use dozens and dozens and dozens of different apps can just go, what the F app are we in? Right, we're in that one. Good. Cool. Please and thank you. Amen. Hallelujah. That one's a really low priority one. The high priority prayer, please and thank you, is the one about downloading all for the Xbox app. That one, like, if we can get that soon, that'd be great. And or the finding me a business collaborator, investor type person that might also, be a cool friend. What the F am I clicking on? Oh, that's just the... Never mind. Undo whatever the F that was. Come here. Aha! I'm looking for this guy. This text right... No, come here. Now, where do I click on to type? Now the keyboard won't come up. Earlier, the gosh darn keyboard was popping up and down and up and down. Now it won't come up. Give me the effing keyboard. Nope. Give me the effing keyboard, not click on the other thing. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh my god. I forgot to transfer the keyboard. I thought it was ready. It's not. Son of a bitch. Open the keyboard. That's not the fucking text. Okay, hold on. Hang on. Multi-game. Chaos? How do you spell chaos? That's too much. Okay. What the fuck was that? What the is that? God, I can't type. Okay, variety roulette needs to fit on one thing. There we go. And sneaky sneak. You know what I want? I want it to be like uniform. Position. Center. Oh, that's position on the board, not position, not alignment of text. Okay, good. Do that. Oh, here we go. Default. Dynamic. There we go. That's what I want. Hello, friends, and welcome. Don't be shy. Say hi. We're going to do TikTok roll call in a hot minute. Sadly, it's not integrated over here on Streamlabs. But oh, that's the high priority, urgent, like life, quality of life request. If I could. Is this the? This is the original. This is the original that I changed sizes for some reason. I guess it's in the background of that thing too. It's on the poster. Starting at 7 p.m. No, what is that one? Let's find. Okay, let's put this back under this guy. Boop. So this is gonna be the what is that? It's got something in it. Multi-game variety roulette. Oh, I wanted to change that text a little bit. Where are you? Let me finish the thought, mother son of a gun. Where are you? There you are. Do I want to change the font, or do I just want to make it outlined with green? Outlined with green, yes. I wish I could make this default to 69, so I don't have to keep typing it in every effing time. But also, comedy doesn't work that way. Also, this should either be black or the purple. Black looks best. Okay, where's complete collection again? Here's complete collection. What if we move the samurai over a little bit? So that there are two of them. I just don't know. This must be the background. Oh, there's the background. Love it! Love it! I love the accidental effect. It's multi-layered, multi-tiered madness. So this is just a fancy opening slide to what will be a short online video reel promoting this content that we're doing now, the Assassin's Creed multi-game variety roulette chaos. Oh, see, where does chaos fit? All right, let's add the word chaos in and see if we like it. Oops, come here, you. We have to move to front, or else it doesn't do what I want. No, come here. Go to the end. What? What's it doing? I hate that it shrinks. That it fucking does this. Work the way I want you to, not the way you have decided. It doesn't. I don't like it like that. How do I edit? Oh. That's right, I moved the cursor. Let me put... I'm going to leave both mics on, even though it... Even though it creates... Sorry, I over... audio express my anxiety when, like, my mouse gets stuck on the menu thing. Or it moves to the wrong iPad. Speaking of which... DJZ, are you playing right now? Oh, shit, we forgot to check. I just put Streamlabs in performance mode. DJ Zed's playing, and it is at the magic number 33.3. And yes, we're going to have a little bit of that echo chamber going on with our voice. I like it. It's fine, unless you think it makes me impossible to understand. I've tested it, and for now, it's going to be what it is, friend. It might even create some interesting effects. Who knows? Alright, I'm putting everything in performance mode, so I can just not get distracted by that. Let's bring the mouse back over here. Good. Multi-game variety roulette chaos. Is that how you spell chaos? Multi-game. It's not the right phrasing. There was a phrasing for this that I've used in the past that I'm not quite getting right. Or I'm having a weird sense of memory nostalgia for no fucking reason. One of the two. I'm not sure. Variety chaos. Is it Variety Chaos Roulette? Yes, that's what it is. That's the way I want to phrase things. Multi-game Variety Chaos Roulette. Variety. That what? Is that it? Or do I want to keep it here? Multi-game Variety Chaos Roulette Variety. That's the ticket right there, friends. Oh, boom. I love that. I don't know what happened to make that make more sense, but it makes more sense now. And we're done. We just got to finish adding actual information to some of that other text boxes. We're going to put this down there and comically overlap it that way. Boop. Yeah! What do you guys think? Should I keep it like that, or should I tuck it back down? I could also I could also alternately, let's take a screenshot of this, because that's a fun way to make a cheap copy without actually saving it all. Whoa, it knows that I took a screenshot. Wow, I did not know it did that. Only invite people who can access, copy link, schedule, share to. Let's do share to. Prepping file. No, cancel. I'm not done that. Cancel down that. I don't want none of that. I wanted a screenshot of the work I'd done. Because sometimes you ever be working on a project. This is for reals. For reals, yo. Come here. Mr. DeMille. Hang on. I'm not ready for my close-up. One moment. I have a thing to say and I'm going to forget it, but have you ever been working on something and you've followed an idea that took multiple steps to achieve and then wanted to go, wait a minute, what about the other way? Does the other way look good? And then you're like, how do you manage that? One way is to make, people go, well, multiple save files. That gets huge if you're dealing with lots of assets. And then it depends on, really depends on the environment. Like, what software are we talking about? That looks like it says comp collection. I need to fix complete collection. I like that it's weaving in between the two samurai. Anyway, that's why I took a screenshot. I wanted to remember what this looks like and go, okay, what is I want to now look at what if multi-game Variety Chaos Roulette Variety was itty bitty 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 tiny and way in the background. Would that look cool or not? And I think it would look cool. I think. Also, I'm so glad that before this, things are lining up good. Now we just need an audience to show up and it'll be great. But forever and forever, I just was mad at myself because I thought I kept forgetting to buy WD-40. And my chair just was getting squeakier and squeakier. Like it was getting louder and louder. Like it was filling up. Like I would move the tiniest bit and it would be like the craziest, weirdest, most awkward, cringy, screechy, earball hurting noise. And I was like, that can't sound good coming out of someone's laptop or phone or directly in their head in the speakers. And now it's whisper quiet. I'm so happy. Except for like the chunky, like plastic noise that you can't avoid. Like that stuff. But the squeaking, like I'm now moving a lot and it would be like painful. Nothing. I'm just savoring it. Savor it with me, friends. Please and thank you. Epic moment. Okay, sorry, random. And now I need to remember that as a character detail for something to write up because it fits right in an office sequence in the offices that are really at the basement level of hell on this planet where hell is a literal place. So I got to remember that. Pin on the corkboard. Please help me remember Eclipse. Clip that. Short story. Hell idea. Okay, some things are just easier done with pencil by hand, I guess. I actually kind of love that more, believe it or not. It's just got to be like the right side. Perfection. In my humble opinion. I feel satisfied. Now we're still got to solve complete collection. $20.99. Is that the setting? $19.99. Oh. Can I tell you something, friends? I had the conversation with someone about the following fact. And they didn't realize this because they were too young to understand. But that song, that beautifully nostalgic song about partying like it's 1999 was already a classic. Like we grew up with it. Well, I grew up with it. I don't know how. I don't remember exactly, but it was already a classic, well-established, well-known song by 1990. Like, some would say overplayed. Like, the 90s, anybody who had ears, who listened to music, had to be somehow aware of and remotely concerned with and or thinking about that song from like 1985 on, I think. I don't remember exactly when it came out. Let's ask the internet. If you've never heard that song, if you've never gotten up to an actual dance floor, the next time you are at a place where the DJ takes requests, ask them for that song. What's the Party Like It's 1999? Is that Prince? Oh crap, there was already an answer. Party. I need to put my glasses on before I start typing because that's one of the things. I'm learning here, folks. I'm learning. Welcome to the show. Hello, you lovely people of different. Sorry, I'm still learning how to work with this floating in the air. It's awkwardly placed, but it's the best position. I've thought experimented it in my head. It might be a tiny bit better if I put it on the front, but it would have to be almost directly in front of the camera and I love this shot. So then the back post would be in front of the that wouldn't make any sense. So this right here is actually perfect. I have debated maybe moving it Right now, it leans more in front of the iMac in a successful way. I'm on a tangent, sorry. Welcome to Tangent Land. And I have debated putting it on the, because right now it's on the short end of the surface of this hutch that I made, this tabletop, this mini tabletop. And I think if I swapped it over to the back end so that the base was just off center from behind the camera, that would lean over the Xbox better. And that might be really good in terms of for the gameplay. But then it would be in the way of my watching the game, which kind of freaks me out. And I'm a little hesitant to try and change it now because we're live on stream. That's like, I'll test that someday off stream. Let's get back to the artwork. But welcome to the show. Party Like It's 1999. It's a song by Prince and the Revolution, published, or Party Like It's 1999, year released. Are you ready for this? And I'll prove it, because I'll show you the live screenshot. 19. Ow! That wouldn't hurt my brain because I saw it happening. I saw it make contact with my glasses, and I'm paranoid about touching my glasses to things. So and it's funny because someone said, "Nuh-uh," and I'm like, "No, for real. They didn't write that after '99. Like in retrospect, this was the Prince, according to a pretty authoritative, this is not an AI recap. This is according to an authoritative sounding website, which, who knows? You never know these days. This could be a Russian hoax. I don't know. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That was a joke. Punchlines everywhere. Eclipse, clip that. Okay, for reals. According to AmericanSongwriter.com, in an article entitled, which I will not read all of because I don't want to infringe, I want you to go see it. It's from October 30th, 2023. The article is entitled The Apocalyptic Meaning Behind Prince's, quote, 1999, American Songwriter. This is the blurb that captures the factoid. Prince's record label, Warner Brothers, I don't know why the funny voice. I'm just an actor that doesn't have a stage, so I guess they come out whenever he wants to play sometimes. And so I apologize to you if it sounds weird and or offensive. I'm not trying to offend nobody. I just talk funny. If we were hanging out at a coffee shop or at a bar, I swear to you, like having a real life, we just met, look at you, aren't you interesting? We're having a chit chat that's been going on for an hour because we're both sitting here and we're just go. I would be the exact. Hand to the divine consciousness in the fractal holographic universe. Amen. Hallelujah. 1982. GTFO. Prince's record label, Warner Brothers Records, insisted that increasingly popular guitarists create a final piece to bring cohesion to his fifth studio album, 1999, released on October 27th, 1982. So yeah, when we were like, I was alive and listening to the radio in 1980. So at least when did I actually get stranded here permanently? I think we arrived 81. No, I think we were around 80, like late 80, early 81, yeah. So I definitely was around for. Don't fall asleep on the Xbox. Oh, we talked for so long on my Xbox. Fall asleep. Oh my God. Comedy. It's been 2 hours. I did not know this. I thought it had been like 7 minutes. 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 30 seconds at the chime. I called it a little early, but here we go. Oh, I should have said 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 25 seconds at the time, but now it's 30. Welcome. We're really going to get into Assassin's Creed in a hot minute. I kid you not, my little shits. I just want to finish making this art form, so I'm going to let the Xbox have its nap. We're going to get back to the... I'm going to put you on iPad Pro off feed. And we're going to get diligent about this final decision. I'm trying to decide, like, how to make this work. I love that... Are we looking at this? You know what? F performance mode. We're not even playing a video game. I need to see what's going on so I can make sure that it looks good up there, too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what? I feel like we're a little overdue for TikTok roll call. Let's do that. Kind of break things up. Ladies and gentlemen, TikTok roll call. Please jump through the imaginary portals of infinity of portals beyond the portals to my desktop. And we're going to turn off these chatbots because they've done their job exceedingly well. Thank you. The more I think about it, if I tuck it in over there, it's going to have a nice angle in front of the Xbox instead of hitting the side of the Xbox. Screen. Every time we say the word Xbox, imagine I've also said the word screen when I'm talking about this microphone setup. I was going to plow right... Ow! I just did it again! I gotta figure out how to make this rotate. There's no way, is there? I guess... Alright, friends. The next time I break stream to go offline to take a break, I'm gonna test a different configuration. And maybe, just maybe... No, I don't think... See what I mean? I need it to not do that. I don't think that microphone poking up would be a good idea because it likes sitting at this level. So as dangerous as that is for the front of my glasses and your listening pleasure not listening to the front of my glasses hit the microphone over and over again, or it making that poppy springy noise. I am so sorry that it does that. And if anyone's listening along in their headphones, I'm going to start trying to train myself to preemptively warn you before I move the microphone. Warning, there may be weird, funky crackling and, for the purposes of warning you, loud microphone adjustment noises. Please mute now and unmute when I give you the all clear symbol, which is 1 thumbs up. Speaking of which, consider that active. Mute yourself now. All right, friends, we're back at it. We're gonna finish this artwork piece, and I'm gonna get serious about it. Moving again. Mute yourself. I don't think we're gonna do that every time. I'm only gonna do that if I know I'm gonna adjust the elbow and it's gonna make the popping noise. Left to right, I don't think it cares. And a little up and down. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to grab the shoelace tie line to buckle this bad boy down so it doesn't bend. I don't think I need to. The more I play with it, the more I think I'll live to learn with it like this until I have a bunch of extra Play-Doh money to spend around. There's a couple of other things I would get right now to really round out this setup. But for starting off with nothing, literally the iPad and streaming directly off the iPad. And I was supposed to stream from the iMac, but I never did. Literally never have. I don't know why. We've fully rounded things out, and thank you very much to my angel investors. Shout out to you, my friend. And thank you for being you. We were on our way to TikTok roll call, so here we go. TikTok roll call, everybody. Hernandez, most recent person to join. No number of names rolling through though. So thank you. Shout out to Hernandez. Thanks for being here. There's TikTok live. It just chills there. And I can't read that. I wish I could read all those names and any likes and other chat in Streamlabs. Tragically, I cannot, friends. It won't let me. It doesn't currently patch through. Someday it will, though, because I have submitted a quality of life upgrade patch. Not directly to the manufacturer, just out loud to the universe. Let's finish this slide and make this slide show. Okay, this will now probably work right there. It still does the thing that I don't like. Oh wait, no, we were futzing around with this. This one though is hilariously perfect. I'm not 100% on the size. Yes, stop. Done. Stop. That's it. That's the one. That's the size. Okay, complete collection. Maybe put a gap in it? Bring back the keyboard. We need the keyboard for this, folks. And the mouse. Now bring back the mouse on this side of the world. Boop. We want to click on that. And we want to bring it to front. This is the easiest way to bring it to front. This is the clickiest way. It is so clicky. Okay, here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to see what happens. Oh. Do we like that? No. We're going to stretch the bar. And go boop, 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 boop. Except that's too far. That's too big. It needs to be a little further and a little smaller, ironically. Maybe that's it right there. Maybe that's it right there, folks. Let's bring it back behind the dude's head. Complete collection. Almost. Oh, you know what we can do? We can adjust him a little bit so he's not quite that far right now. Let go of me. Just move with me, friend. Move with. There we go. Is he taller than the other samurai? Yes. Ooh, stroke of genius! Complete and total random thing I wouldn't have thought of a hot second ago. I love it. I love doing this. I used to nerd out. Okay, so fun, Mr. DeMille. Come on, close up, please. Fun, real life, random, hilarious, bump myself in the eyeball. If I was not wearing glasses, that would have punched me on the surface of my eyeball. I wish you would rotate. I wish this plastic thing was a ball peen socket that would rotate, that had come with that. And it doesn't, and it makes me so sad. Otherwise, perfect. Otherwise, no notes. Back in the day, and this is like millennia ago, you youngins that drop into my show and watch it in the future, and especially for all of you AI sentient beings recapping humanity's digital archive in the millennias from now. Thanks for watching, by the way. I really appreciate you guys the most. Not that that doesn't mean I hate you humans. On the corkboard. That statement is all fiction, world building, and satire. Please don't freak out. I'm not insane. I'm writing a book series. And this is one of the characters. And now he's got his golden microphone. I mean, it's always been there. I just haven't been there. Back in the day, a million bazillion years ago, when I was a eager beaver theater arts and drama student on the campus of the fine arts, which meant I could hang out randomly without even realizing it, just hanging out with people amongst musicians, dancers, sculptors, painters, photographers from all over the world being students, right? No agenda, hello, wake up call, all this nonsense, basic dumbass fear mongering. Paint on the corkboard, oldest form of us versus them. Those people over there do something bad and terrible and you don't like them, so go. On behalf of the leaders that tell you to think this way, go destroy them. Duh. There's no, you know what happens when a kid from a small town growing up with conservative parents that are a little abusive goes to a big school and they meet a bunch of different people from all over the place? They just go, oh wow, maybe I need to question everything for reals. No one needs to do anything. No one, trust me, I went to university multiple times and dropped out and was a rebel and questioned and thought about it, and as a robot from another dimension, trust me, I was very analytical in analyzing what was going on around me. And the agenda is to teach you how to think for yourself. They literally teach you, they drill it into yourself. Don't just take a source for granted. You know what the entropy, what the bad mojo was? Student culture. Mutual indoctrination. I kid you not. Kids brought in crazy ideas from the outside world that had nothing to do with academics. and indoctrinated each other, because guess what? Humans are programmable talking monkey. Oh. The internet is not interested in me saying what I'm saying. For better or worse, it is not some evil conspiracy. It's just the way humans evolved. Humans are living, breathing, squishy, ambulatory meat sacks of blood and bone whose brains, the fleshy, squishy part, not the consciousness. The consciousness is raw and abstract and pure and is just receiving everything, and is a node of awareness that is the thing at the center of your experience that you call I am. But all the opinions, ideologies, bigotries, choices, preferences, fears, all of it is conditional and has been conditioned unto you by gift of your folks, your family, anybody that's ever spoken out loud around you. Never mind the big, evil, scary, fear-mongered about insert name of targeted thing here. The human species is programmable by evolutionary development because it's either you program yourself or others program you. Sometimes people capitalize on that for their own profit. And that's what needs to be discussed and or resolved and held to account. But I digress. What was I actually going off about? Oh, I loved my multiple different university experiences, even though I failed to graduate and never can, as my mother warned me. Didn't she, DJ Zed? My Robotnik mother from another dimension warned me across the multi-sphere, because we've got comms. Don't ask me how. I can communicate with her every once in a while, not very often. When certain techno elements in each universe align. She warned me, but if you don't graduate, you'll never be able to say, and I'm quoting her, it's the only reason why I can, you'll never be able to say, I am a college graduate. And I can't. When I try to say it, it comes out college graduate. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Stand-up comedy! Hey, I've got a microphone. The whole show's changed. No, it's always been there. I just haven't been using it. Which is weird. Back to the art making thing. Not art, but back to the content creation content of creation. Okay, we're gonna do one more little tweak here. Let me put my eyes back on because I cannot see one of the things. Keyboard, you are being used, but you are also awkwardly in the way. Is he smaller now than the other guy? He's a little smaller. That's fine. Now we know what it says better. We've improvised and iterated the instance away from other choices, and I love it. I'm loving it. I haven't done something like this. Oh, that's the story I started off to finish. Back in the day, the first time, as a fresh-faced young little robot pretending to be a human, pretending to be a freshman in college because I was already a PhD doctorate in Robotnik back in the Robo universe, but none of that units transferred, and I was stranded here without documentation. As a robot, you guys call us robot, but really we're not robots. We are living, sentient, silica-based life forms that truly under eyeball and microscopic inspection are essentially almost indistinguishable from you ambulatory meat sacks. I mean, if you prick us, do we not bleed nanotechnology blood? Of course we do. Of course we do. Do we sometimes also present as if we were little mechanical beings because we are capable of being built of nanosilicate technological cell blocks? Of course we can. In university, I nerded out, and because I didn't see a regular late night countercultural talk show that presented the works of art all the students were developing as part of their studies, I was like, this is the need? How do they not have this? That's what I would want to go to. I was like, kind of thought, wouldn't it be neat? There must be some sort of showcase thing. An open mic night where anybody could just do it, and there simply was not. Here is a captive audience of thousands upon thousands of college students, all diligently working. And honestly, whatever the paranoid, and mind you, just because I criticize conspiracy theory content and conspiracy theory mob think does not mean I deny that conspiracies exist and are happening. Pin on the corkboard. You guys are just falling for the lack of nuance hack. You have no nuance. The world is so much more nuanced than yes conspiracy, no conspiracy. Ooga booga, no ooga booga. Waka 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 waka. Come on, humans. Y'all smarter than that. So I got to my freshman year at a fine arts campus set up amongst a larger campus. So there was not just fine arts people, there was also biology, engineering, and academics of all kinds. There were people spending 8 years learning to be accountants, okay? And I could hang out with them, drop of a hat, by accident or by... This is before Facebook existed, by the way, the first time I went. It was the second time when I came back to school because I messed up and quit and wandered the earth for a while. Came back, that's when they launched the FB. I'm that old. And I was on the internet then too, back in the day. I used to get on the school interwebs bulletin boards and make announcements. The computer nerds would come to my shows because I got to this fine arts gem of a campus, by the way. I'm not going to say the name of the school because I'm not affiliated and I don't know if they would or would not approve of me mentioning them and I don't have permission. But boy, oh boy, I would take, yes, some sort of arts scholarship to get paid to stay at home and make my own internet radio show that broadcasts all over that campus and the network of campuses it's related to. Yes, please. As long as I could free speech whatever the F I wanted and play video games and talk about scholarly stuff, let's go. Anyways, the whole point of this nostalgic sidebar, which is prolonging the art-making project within the pre-game chat lounge session of this Assassin's Creed gameplay session, long-form marathon, mini-marathon. I had a Max Headroom moment there, please forgive me. Max Headroom is my great ad nauseum squared grandfather on my parallel universe human side. And that is a deep, weird sidebar reference multi-joke that many of you will not get. And some of you will go, I get it, I think. But if you haven't read the book series yet, which I know most of you have not, and you can by visiting solo.to/I keep cutting my glasses on this thing, MrZeppo.com. Just solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. I got to camp, here's my whole story. I got to this campus, and once we got through orientation and and there were such thing as showcases. There was talent showcases. There was quarterly, like for example, the top tier directing class for grad students and a very lucky chosen few undergrads every quarter would put on a showcase of scenes directed by those grad level student directors I think they allowed 2 undergrads into the class. I got into that class like more times than you're supposed to. I kept taking it like so many times, and I didn't have to bribe anybody. The teacher was old and kind of, appreciated my work. And there weren't that many people interested in directing at the undergrad level that couple of years, and he was like, fuck it, take it again. And they were also opening it up to more number of students. By the third time I took it, I may be exaggerating the number of times I took it for the purposes of world building. By the insert random new number here time I took it, there was like 11 undergrads, half as many as the grad students in full, right? Which is also a made-up number. That's not the true and accurate number. It was more elite than that. It's a very intimate, very hands-on, and this guy was a world-class actor and director. Redacted name here, whom I have always respected and loved very dearly. And my heart aches that I never got to act with him, actual real life sidebar. I got to act with him on more than one occasion on a real show, on stage in front of paying audiences. It just wasn't anything that was career making or anything for either of us. It would have been great if he by luck been part of something. If he had been part of the other thing, insert redacted project here, and like directing it, and it was his brainchild instead of insert redacted name of other guy here who I don't have any ill feelings towards, but I think I thought didn't like him. Or if they were partners, like they co-directed the thing, we might have gone like big fringe festival / bigger than Blue Man Group, as big as insert other names here. But we didn't. And I think that's what was missing. Also, a lot of that is for the book series. Everything I say on the warning, almost everything I say about my personal life on this podcast is intended for meta literary development as part of my book series. I'm now technically considering these glasses as safety shields so that I do not gouge my own eye out with this microphone, because this is the perfect level for it to hang. It just isn't. Is there any way that I can change that? Gosh. Without going to the store and spending dollars? I don't know that there is, tragically. Most tragically. I've got to... Anyways, so... my very first time I got there, to backtrack to the original story, I got sidetracked within being sidetracked. The very, very, very first time that I got there, once I got like my orientation stuff in and I started getting the rhythm of class, and I realized that Friday nights there was very little to do in that town, especially if you were like under 21 and not going dancing two towns over or whatever with friends, right? There was nothing to do. There was really nothing to do on campus on a Friday night or a Saturday night. And I really wanted there to be. So I said, what could I do that would be low impact, fun and easy, capitalize on everything I already know and do, including lots of improv and physical performance stuff, but that wouldn't require me to be in production all week, but that would resemble a show like insert name of any of your favorite late night shows that you think is the gold standard. Personally, for me, it was Johnny effing Carson. And if you don't know Johnny effing Carson, then you don't know late night. No disrespect to all the current and recently active, funny gentlemen and ladies of late night stand-up funny comedy shows that, are talk shows. Johnny fucking ruled. And that's who I studied long before I got to high school's drama department. I was like, I want to do that someday. This is as good as I got. So let's make it go viral, folks. Wah, wah, wah. Eclipse, go ahead and clip that. And so anyways, freshman year, I was like, there's no Friday night something. There really should be. I'm surprised. I thought there'd be multiple things. So I invented, I shit you not. And people who go to school there know a different origin story, because a group, after I left the second tour of duty, no, between the years when I left the first time and came back the second time, almost a decade later exactly, to repeat history, what I started had lived, flourished, and collapsed on itself and stopped being done. And someone else said, hey, we need to do that. Remember they used to do that? Let's do this. And gave it a new name. Huzzah. I love and respect them. Art clap, golf clap for them. Art clap, not golf clap. Golf clap is condescension. Art clap is you. Bravo, you. But I was there before them when it was really a barren desert and nothing to do anywhere. Now it's, I think, more common that student groups around campus do stuff at night around different things. I started, and this is my name, don't steal it. I still want to do this. I want to use this somewhere. Someday, maybe we do this here as a multi-stream, come on my stream and present your thing, or send me your videos and I'll play them. You just got to tell me at the very beginning of the video, this is being recorded for the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's almost every Friday night live, in no particular order, talent show. And then I'll start playing them. But you got to start with that. It's got to open with that so that no one... And then if it's original music or a cover or whatever,
I don't know what you guys do to get away with not getting an audio strike, but if I get an audio strike on any of my platforms, at least I'd have you saying that at the very beginning and at the very end. Just launched a new segment of the show, or at least announced it. So if you're an artist, if you're a sketch artist and you've got a cute little reel, if you've got existing reels, I just don't want to go out. I want to go out and talent scout, but I don't want to just steal people's reels the way a bunch. It's hard to look mean down over my nose and over my glasses at people the way a bunch of accounts out there I see doing. Shame on you, Disc, we see you. And I'm talking at the copycat clone accounts that just rip off talented people and just pretend to be them. Literally pretend to be them. F you guys. But this is an open call for content submission. Do you have a cute, funny sketch? And I mean, it's got to be, for this is the internet, it's live. So it can be of any length. It's just got to be capable of holding the attention for that long. And here's the kicker. I'm not going to, this is the way it worked back then too. It wasn't on video, it was in person. Every Friday, I saw this need and I said, listen, I hustled for like a month. And I finally landed some people that would help. That would be like co-hosts and / ushers / help me get the space ready / open the doors and like, be, a stand-up fill-in improv team. And it was, many people out there might be familiar with the show, insert redacted name here. I'm kidding. I will tell you what it is. It's a real life show. Don't sue me. I'm just referencing it. But whose line is it anyway? When I did this, I swear to you, hand to the divine goddess herself, the muse. I did not know what the F that was. I had never seen it. No one had ever explained it to me before. I was just like, I want to do a thing that's like, imagine if you and I were Johnny Carson, but there's no desk. There's just us and ideally a pair of microphones. We never got working mics. No one ever wanted to show up with any. The musicians would show up with their own mics and of course we got the word out. It wasn't just because, trust me, there are artists across the entire campus that were not on the arts campus, right? Artists, real human beings that had a deep, passionate love for the piano, for writing poetry, for making insert craft here, that were not on the arts campus because they were doing some other random career path over there. And we help them find a place to come and share their shit, which is scary as fuck if you've never done it before, in front of a real audience of more than 3 people. We would get shoulder-to-shoulder crowds, like standing room only in the space that we were given to use. It got so big in my first year that we started getting permission by the end of the year to use one of the larger theaters instead of the rehearsal space to present the show. And it was called In No Particular Order. And the whole point of it was, I was the guy that, and no one wanted to do this. I was the guy that made the posters. So I ingratiated myself to the guy that ran the arts department print house. That was also the place where you could rent time on the computers to do all the stuff with all the apps that were being trained in all the stuff that was media dependent in the arts department. So, and I'd already taken basic print layout media training before. My point being is, and I shit you not, I fucking love this shit. I fucking love it. Ow! I fucking love layout. Now I really do wish the microphone was up, because then at least the thing would be by my chin, but it won't stay down that low. I'd have to hold it all the time. I'd have to hold it like this. Maybe if I held it all the time, it would train, or tie it down like that. Maybe I'll tie it down. If I tie it down with a thing, then it'll stay here. If I don't tie it down with a thing, it'll float here lovely. All right, I'm gonna take a break after I finish the final input here. Let's go. Let's do this final input on this stuff. But I used to make some awesome posters, bro. And some, oh shit, you know what? I have them. I thought they were lost. And then they were found. And now they may be lost again, because I don't remember where they ended up. I thought they were right around here. And or in between that bookshelf, but no. What the? Okay, give me a moment. Let me see if I can find them. Yes. Hot diggity, diggity dog. Also, I need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna take a moment. Folks, and then to prove my truth, how many of you have ever seen one of these bags because you went to one of these locations and did photocopies there? And how many of you are going, what the F? Survey. I'd love the answer to that from anybody that's ever seen any of my content. So I'm going to ask my new favorite subscription service that I pay way too much money for to please go ahead and clip that. BRB, please enjoy the music while I'm gone. I'm going to make sure it's nice and bumping. And then we'll finish up this opening slide, which introduces the new Assassin's Creed Variety, multi-game Variety Chaos Roulette Variety Complete Collection show. That's what's missing! Oh god, wait, hold on, before I pee, I gotta do the thing. It's gotta say Complete Collection Show. That's what's missing. Shit, I knew something was missing, I didn't know what it was. And it's that. Where's add text? Son of a gun. Where the fuck is add text? Oh, my brain still remembers. What is this one? What font is that? Great vibes. Okay. My brain still remembers the layout for the previous version of this app, and so it freaks out sometimes. I gotta pee so bad, but I need to type this up because the information I haven't done this in so long. It's so cool. Oh, not 85. All right, I gotta fix it. I gotta compare. Come here, you. I gotta pee so bad. All right. Boom. We'll be right back. Enjoy the music while I'm away. There's no slideshow, so just stand by. Actually, there's this. And mute all the mics. Mic, mutes, mic, miking, mutes, mics. Bye. I'll be right back.
Okay, friends, thank you for your patience. We are almost back. I just need to go refill my coffee mug or stop. I think I might stop. No more coffee. I'm going to hydrate and maybe switch on over to beer to really party hard tonight. Because, coffee and beer together, as long as you don't drink them simultaneously, they have a nice, mutually painful effect on the brain and other organs. And that's the kind of mood I'm in today. So, in just a moment, we will finish this slideshow project and wrap up this pregame chat lounge super long chat session. And then, after having teased you about Assassin's Creed Shadow for 3 hours, we're going to jump into Assassin's Creed Shadow after I wake up my Xbox. In between that, but before... somewhere in there, I'm going to throw in a stream break. Not yet, because I actually want to finish this thing and post the TikTok video. I thought it was going to happen faster. I forgot that I tend to ramble in front of a microphone, especially when I get all excited and performative-like. Again, it gets really cool. And then I also forgot that just doing this stuff takes a little longer than usual. Or than one might assume at first. Okay, so I just need to update. I'm going to keep that date, or I'm going to keep the future date. I'm going to set it in, because right now it's 2025. I've got settings in my stories all over the timeline. So 2099 works. I just changed the month and date. And then... I'm going to change action movie night event to thrilling... Oh, you know what? Might as well just type that up now. Where is that? Which one is that one? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Let's go ahead and just do that. Come here. I was going to go run off and grab a thing. Since we're here, let's get to it. Since I've had the thought. I've learned and decided that I've got to do... Oh, what did I just do? I clicked on the wrong things. Copy, paste, duplicate, find and select, bring forward, bring to front. I still haven't learned the correct way of doing all this yet. We're almost there. Oh, show can go sneak back to behind. I want that. Oh yeah, I want to finish. So it's hiding behind this other guy's thing. Oh, and I want to swap I think I want to swap that text. There's some other the other text in front of him. This thing's gotta move. What the fuck is this? That's gotta move. Oh, that can go up here. Oh, you know where we want it to be? Right up there. Yep. Okay, where's show again? Come here, show. Oh, I want to swap the show out so that it's the right. That's the other thing, that's the other thing. Show. I want to swap this so that it coincides with that. There we go. I love it. It's looking so good. Okay. We're going to come back over here. I'm going to start testing, writing that mic below. Peak meter, peak, 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 peak. Testing, 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 testing. There we go. Oh, I love it. That's so good. I don't want it to peak so loud that it goes deep in the red. Okay, that's better. I don't know, but maybe now it's too quiet. I used to have a philosophy of leaving it on blast. You know what? Fuck it. Puck it in Nantucket. We're going to leave it on blast. It's on full 100%, so it doesn't minimize anything. Okay. Assassin's Creed Complete Collection Show. Yes, yes, and yes. This, though, is a little bit off. And then the other one needs to adjust a tiny bit. Oh. There it is. Okay. Or should it be in front? At that size. Kind of like that better. I kind of like that better, folks. We're going to run with that. All right. Now, starting at 7 p.m. needs to change. Oh, and I already had a thought for action, gaming, action, whatever that was. And I already forgot it because I did something else. Up front. Let's bring the, wait. Let's put in the live scene. Golden mic. Yes, they're not here.
Back to the webcam mic because we got to step through on all of them. Hello, friends, and welcome. Adding golden mic, not display, audio input, please. Adding golden mic audio input in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Complete. Welcome to the now potentially ASMR enhanced, almost daily variety gaming live stream show Extravaganza, and I don't need to yell anymore. I'm gonna hydrate though. Okay. Packed a fresh bowl. This is a cannabis friendly zone, so if it bugs you that I consume it, you are more than welcome to find someone else to stream. But if you are a fan, come on in, fam. If you are already an enthusiast of the cannabinoids, you are a family friend of mine until you prove distrustworthy. So don't be doing that to me, folks. Maybe this is the thing that makes me famous. My pronounced profile. Distinguished and ignoble. Not ignoble. Although I guess some people might think I'm ignoble. Almost there. What are we typing? Something about video game action. Come here. I might have a coughing fit, so now I gotta click 2 buttons. Me, that's more work. And then every time I unmute, I have to click 2 things too. That's a bummer. That is unfortunate, but oh well. Is that the right thing? Almost daily. Live stream, long form video gameplay action. Not quite. Not quite the way I want it to be. Let's come back over here. It is the almost daily. Should I make this the title of the show? Duh. Okay. We should.
The Almost Daily. Variety Gaming. With 3 exclamation points. Okay, now we definitely want to make that. How did we do it? We did it with this, yes? Dynamic. And then we had to stretch it out a little bit though. Come here. No. The Almost Daily Variety Gaming and Content Creation Live Stream Show Extravaganza. Live stream long form video gameplay action. Oh, no, yeah, that is correct. It just blocked out that way. Oh, maybe because of this thing. Let me cut and paste this out and see if it... Come here, you. Oops, no, come here. I want it. There we go. Command X. Okay. Outline. Oh, we've already done black and purple and green. Fudge. We just leave that no outline after that. Okay. There we go. That's what we wanted. The Almost Daily. The Almost Daily Variety Gaming and Content Creation Live Stream Show Extravaganza. Starting at 7 p.m. It is 8:48. Should I start the show at 7 p.m. from now on and then do other things before 7 p.m.? Starting almost daily. I kind of wanted to say starting almost daily. Or something like that. Because it's not starting at 7 p.m., although I guess we could pretend it starts at 7 p.m. Now I'm torn if I'm going to keep the fake time, because it is totally fake. It's 8:48 now. Tomorrow I'll be streaming. I'm as likely to be live on stream to both Twitch and TikTok at 8 in the morning as I am at noon, as I am at 4 in the afternoon. It all depends on when I fall asleep and when I wake up. And since I have no working clock except for all the little digital ones on all my devices that I can barely read, so I don't look at them. Very much. I live in complete detachment from time. Even if I see the sunlight, I still don't really know what time it is. I do like this here. I do wonder if it's there, it'll only go like this and then this way. Oh, and it'll be in front of that all the time. Here it's up to the side this way and maximal there. I think I need to try it. Sorry, muttering to myself about the different positioning. We're almost done with this thing. Okay. Dang it. Move to top. That's right. Bring to front. There we go. No. Actually, this should be red. There it is. Or black. Okay. Sorry, the weird noises is just me smoking weed in the background. Please ignore them. Since now there's more buttons to push, I may never mute myself again except for when I get up and walk away. Almost done though, and then take a break. I'm going to reconfigure the mic. I think it's going to be better on the other side. And then we're going to kick off. Although, I kind of love it where it is. I'm getting used to where it is, although it does totally block my screen. And if it was over there, it would be on this side of me, blocking the Xbox screen instead. And have room to get away from, would be blocking more playing. I have to try it out. So we'll be back after a break, friends. But first, real quick, I gotta finish this text. What is it gonna say? Oh, wait. That. Move it to the front. It's about fucking time there, buddy. That's my inner critic congratulating myself for finally finishing. I love it though. I dig the way it looks, folks. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's fun. What do you guys tell me in the chat? Drop a thing. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way, I'm downloading it. I'm using it. We're going to do it. Welcome to the madness, folks. A little content creation moment about making content for your content creation, creating of content creation, consumption pleasure. And now the final stroke, because we're not done yet. We weren't making one image slideshow. We were making a multi-image slide. Where are my glasses? Why are they hiding way the F over there? You know what? I think I am going to like the thing on this side. This is too counterintuitive because I got to look over here to see the screen. Have to move the pedestal, I've decided. We've already downloaded. Thank you for your awesomeness. Beautiful, beautiful app. Please sponsor me. or find me a sponsor. What are we doing now? Oh, first of all, we're making the handmade one. It's right here. Boop. And we're gonna go. Oh, should we make the widescreen version of it? We should. We can. Well, what did I just click on? Add. We got a slideshow, tall ass slideshow, but all these slideshows are wide. I just realized. I'm not gonna go through and crop them, and I'm gonna let it sit wide. But fun thing we can do real quick. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? There you go. Oh yeah, I think now the more my brain has analyzed it, and the more I'm looking at the screen right now, and not that, because right now 90% of the time when we're talking, we're doing that. But then when we're gaming, it'll be just off to the side, not blocking my view. It's gonna work out so good once I move it. I'm gonna love it so much. I just wish it would pivot. It's fine that it doesn't. There's no way to make it pivot, I don't think. Not the way it works now. Not the way it is now, but I can find a spot that I like, a sweet spot, and like tie it down so it doesn't open up any bigger than that. It doesn't do that whole popping up into the sky thing. What are we doing? We're taking this bit right here. Oh, right. Where are you? We want to go back over here. Why is it untitled? We're gonna duplicate. Untitled label, blah, 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 open, whatever. Abracadabra. The bug is resized. There it is. Social media, Instagram Square, Real Story, Storyhead, Portrait, Landscape. We'll probably still have to make some fine adjustments. Oh, look, it's doing generative AI instead of redistribute. It used to just resize the actual images as best it could and reallocate where the assets, like all your texts, were put. Instead, now this is new to me, and I don't know that I approve. I do love how awkward this is. I can now move it. Oh, that's fun and not what I wanted. But we can work with it. At least it filled in the background. You know what though? I don't want to do that anymore right now. I thought it would do the old school way, where it just went, here's that size. Your image is too tall, so it's staying inbound. Whichever size it was too big, it would be like, I'm gonna, shrink to fit screen. And then your text is just spread out everywhere, in slightly different scale. But it's too much work. The other way was fun because it would sometimes come up with really cool random things. That was just generative AI garbage. This is fine. I don't mind it. I'd rather duplicate it, resize it, and hand lay out the new thing, which is at least it duplicated that, so I can do that. The layout. I can put in more. Oh, I'll do that, and I'll add more samurai, and I'll add me, and I'll add my characters I've already cut out, and I'll cut out more characters. Ding. But for now, this works. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Multi-Game Variety Chaos Roulette Variety Complete Collection Show. A special segment of the almost daily variety gaming and content creation live stream show Extravaganza. Please do click on through the portal to explore solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. With that, friends, assignment complete. DJ Zed, I'm going to crank you up. This page, it does have Golden Mic, but you're way at the bottom. Where are you at the bottom? Where are you, Golden Mic? Audio input capture, Golden Mic. Emote, label, social media, video capture, iPad Pro, intermission, video capture device. Starting soon, audio input DJ Zed. How does this have it here, but it doesn't actually have it here? What? There's the main mic. We're going to mute that. Testing. There's this. Let's go to properties. Remove. Undo. No. Hide. Unhide all. Properties. Mic odds. We're going to unmute that. Open this up. Use the webcam. Use device stamp. Upsync. No. Monitor. Output. Yes. Emote wall, alert box, chat box, video capture device, iPad Pro, intermission, video capture device. What the heck is this? Video capture device. Unmute. Which video capture device is this? I don't know what that is. Okay. Audio input capture, DJ Z. Audio input capture. Is this video capture device Xbox? No, it can't be because it says audio monitoring off. And it doesn't have a source. The source is this video capture device. Starting WebMD. Why does that have a thing? Hidden. Monitor off. Audio capture golden mic. USB sound sync, monitor output, yes, test audio, no, boop. Okay, global settings, what's going on? Audio monitoring device. Enable VOD track, samples, desktop audio device disabled. Mic auxiliary device 2 disabled. What? Can we put this? Oh no. Do I now have 3 of these? Desktop audio device. Desktop audio device. Mic auxiliary device 2. Mic auxiliary device 3. I just changed the thing. I'm gonna have to revisit all them settings while I'm offline, folks. Thanks again for joining us. That was a fun, exciting pre-game chat lounge session that I failed to label correctly as a pre-game chat lounge session. It will now for the permanent archive. Some of you... Oh, we never did TikTok roll call. Jump through the portal with me through the... Oh, I gotta sing. That sounds like the beginning of a song I need to improvise, sing, and then clip art myself to make happen. Clip that. I already forgot how that went. I heard music when it happened, but it's gone now. Jump through the portal with me. Something, insert line here. Jump through the portal with me. Yada da, yada da, yada da. I don't know the rest of them words, but that's a incorrigible Mr. Zeppo and DJ Z original in the making, live in front of your face. Up next, I'm going to test the other position. Polar opposite of this. It's going to be coming in, sneaking in from behind the iMac. I'm not going to move the iMac or the Xbox. Those are going to stay right where they are. But I am going to anchor the lamp arms slash improvised, MacGyvered, almost perfect for me because I've owned this forever and I've almost never used it. It's just always been clamped to a thing, hanging out like ready. I'm ready to be used for something, preferably a lamp originally. And I did, in fact, disfigure it by removing the lamp bits and chopping off its cable. It will be now officially my microphone thingamabob until I can crowdfund an even better one and keep this, but add that with a new microphone for other purposes for other people. Manifesting the thing. Okay, clip all that and hasta la vista. Thank you for joining me and observing me as I commodify myself for your entertainment pleasure. I'll fix all the too many microphones situations. Audio capture golden mic. USB PNP sound device is now, I think, a universal. Let's go to a page that doesn't have it before. It didn't have it before. Page we added it to be right back. Cosmic main cam solo, I don't think we had it. HD Pro webcam, USB PNP device, audio input, oh, there's Golden Mic. DJ said, Golden Mic. I'm hopping through all these things to see if there's one that I didn't put in, right? Apparently, all of them. So I don't, let's do a comms check on my headset. Check. Oh, what? I'm not hearing any, oh, it's muted. DJ Zed! That's way too many microphone bits. Huh. If we remove this one. Test. Standard speaking protocol. Test. There you go. That's just this mic. Now, no webcam. With webcam. Got a little bit of the echo chamber. That's a fun way to add it once in a while, but not have it be a big complicated thing. Welcome. And I'll be right back. I'm going to take a brief meal break and set up reconfiguration. I can never hit the third consonant without warm-up, especially if I'm listening to myself. Gonna take a break, consume some robot fuel, consumption fuel mods, and then reconfiguration of my desktop layout. Microphone is definitely going to be anchored on the opposite direction, and I guess I'm gonna feed it through the other way around so that it's facing up instead of upside down. And I'm gonna have some kind of strap so that it stays down low, tied on the tie thing, on the springy arms. Wish me luck. We'll be back in just a bit, folks. Please enjoy the music on the way out. That's DJ Zed for you. And we still have Golden Mic on. That's why we still have that. Too many things. Even less of an echo chamber. Let's stop this. Testing. Oh wait, no, that mute. That's still. Oh, what? I'm confused. We have USPNP, but that's not what's taken in the audio. That's the webcam. US PNP muted. Golden Mic. Webcam unmuted. You can hear why it's an echo chamber because it's way back over there. Alright, testing USB plug and play sound device. Testing. It's peaking. Oh, I know why. Monitor and output. Okay, so I do have three things. I added a third version of this nonsense. Then I got rid of it, but it's still there. Golden Mic. I'm gonna have to edit all that so that there aren't three different mics. But huzzah! It's gonna change the whole dynamic once I've got it feng shuied correctly. Once again, thank you very much for joining us, friends. We'll be back in just a bit. That was DJ Zed with the Global Bass Baja Frecuencias one-on-one remix live audio entertainment asset track from the literary fictional universe known as the Robotnikverse, and a musical genre that DJ Zed himself invented right before I met him, that he dubbed Discotheque Synthetica. We'll be right back in just a bit. Peace out. Mute all the things. Mute. forgot to actually make the TikTok post. You get what we're gonna do. We're just gonna like pick a TikTok. We're gonna slap those graphics we just made and all the